guess so.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Vic Mignogna, and I'm a lowly voice actor for anime and video games.
And what inspires you? Like,
everything inspires me. Everything. Could be anything from the sky to a baby to music to God to my girl to fans to shows that I've been in. Anything and everything inspires me.
So in the way of music, what gave you the idea of starting out with your musical CDs? And
well, I mean, I had been singing since I was very young, and it never really occurred to me that I would ever know how to play the piano or that I had any ability in that area. And one day I started writing a song with a friend of mine, and I was going to do the words and he was going to do the music, and I literally stumbled across the fact that I kind of knew, I understood the piano, I knew how to play, and I could sound things out very quickly, and that's how my music background started. And I started writing music and writing music and writing music and writing music, and I started writing music for other people. And several years ago, some fans asked me if they could hear some of my music, and so I started bringing CDs to conventions, and then I started writing songs specifically for, anime-related things and fans and stuff like that. And it's become a real gift and a real blessing. I always am very, very careful and very quick to give God the thanks for it, because it's just a gift. It's a talent that He gave me. I didn't study it or go to school for it. It's just a gift. So I'm very grateful for it.
And what musical artist has inspired you the most?
Well, most of the musical artists that have inspired me have been people that write their own music, and then more specifically sometimes on piano. Barry Manilow was the first one that I really enjoyed. And then of course I found out about Elton John, Billy Joel, different people that write their music on piano. So those are the ones that I enjoy the most.
Now to the fun questions. Who would you say your favorite character of the voice is?
Well, excuse me, it's been a long day at the convention, a long weekend. For the longest time, I had a hard time picking one character, because I love all of them for different reasons. But after finishing Brotherhood, I realized that Ed was probably my favorite role. I loved him. I love that little pipsqueak. And Tamaki is a real close second place. Very close second.
Could you say something as Tamaki or Ed for Twisted Manga?
Let's see. Well, see, Tamaki is more of an attitude. So Tamaki gets soft and a little bit of a romantic quality to his voice. What if I let you drink this coffee from my mouth? I mean, that's a Tamaki thing. And of course, Ed's just a little bit more scrappy, and he gets a little more raspy and a little younger, a little shut up kind of a kid,
Now, here's a fun question. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I would get on the Stairmaster for 20 minutes, because that's probably how long it would take to burn off that Klondike bar.
So, why do you like Star Trek so much?
I think probably just because when I was a little boy, when I was 12 and 13 years old, that was a show that I locked into, and I fell in love with it. Excuse me. I fell in love with it, and the characters and the relationships, and it really inspired and kind of jump-started my creativity. I started making things and building things and acting and all that stuff because of my love for Star Trek. So it holds a very dear place in my heart.
And we've all seen your videos of when you were a little boy and doing the videos, and we all have to say we loved them to death, Vic.
Well, I was a little scrawny nerd when I was a little boy, and now I'm just a bigger nerd. But yeah, I have a great deal of love for that series, and that's one of the reasons why I'm working on a new Star Trek web series.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, just in a nutshell, it's called Star Trek Continues. You can look it up and find information about it at StarTrekContinues.com. And it is just the fulfilling of a lifelong dream, a childhood dream, to get to play Captain Kirk and play Star Trek with other guys that are professionals in their fields, but have always loved Star Trek. We've got a great cast assembled, and we're going to be shooting our first episode in the next few months, so y'all keep an eye out for it. Yeah?
And listen to Vic. Keep an eye out
Yes,
for it.
keep an ear open for anime and keep an eye out for Star Trek.
Make him smile.
Not hard to do.
Well, thank you, Vic.
My pleasure.
This has been a pleasure.
It is my pleasure. Thank you so much.